tea?
Hot tea?
Some hot tea?
Yeah.
Damn. From where? I'm walking to Trader Joe's. You want to walk with me?
Trader Joe's?
Yeah.
All the way up?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we can stop by Starbucks or something. Say hi to my TikTok. Alright, so we about to go to CVS real quick. So we in here. He about to show me where he gotta go. Cause he said he's in pain. So he just got insurance yesterday, but it takes 45 days for his insurance to be active. So I told him like I'm just gonna pay for it. So he got his medication. Do you recognize this one? I think this is the one you're supposed to have. I'm gonna ask him. So we at Starbucks now. What size do you want? Do you want like a small one? Okay. Can I get a grande green tea, please? Huh? Okay. Here's your green tea. Do you want some napkins? So the CVS we were just at only had one of the medications, but the one he really needs, they don't have it. And he's in pain. He literally cannot walk with me. So I told him like, stay here. I'm gonna walk to the other CVS and I'm gonna see if they got it. So I made it to the other CVS and the guy was so nice. He gave us a heavy discount. He was like, I applied a good discount. And then I'm waiting for his prescription to get refilled. So I gotta sit here and wait. Guys, I'm so happy they had his medicine. So I'm on my way to go find him right now. So they had your medicine. So I got your medicine. Alright, so we switched. He's gonna push my cart and then I'm gonna take his suitcase. He's talking about he's gonna go to a church. I said, no, I'm gonna get you a hotel room. But I know all these cars looking like, what the hell do they got going on? Alright, yo. After, hour, we got Uncle room. Okay, here go your room. Oh, period. Period. Look at I done got you a room and everything. This is your keys, Unc. I want you to enjoy yourself. Check out 11 o'clock. Here, give you some money. Okay. You got my number, right? You gonna be good? So,
I love you.
I love you too, Unc. Y'all, TikTok. We spent how many hours together, Unc?
We spend them.
We spend them. I haven't eaten all day. I'm hungry. I gotta go back to school. What kind of cancer you got?
Prostate. Come on.
Prostate?
Prostate.
Okay. So I got cancer, y'all. I wanted to help him. It was crazy because I was gonna get my groceries delivered and I decided to go on a walk. And you were so nice. All you asked for was tea. You said, can I get some tea? Hour. We got Uncle Room. And then you were so kind. I said, no, I want to do more for him. So I'm glad that you allowed me to help you. You were so kind to me. And I really hope everything gets better with you. I'm going to pray for you.
Great.
I give you my number. I looked out for you. You got your prescription.
Yes, you did.
I give you some money so you're going to go get some food. So I'm going to look for you, Unc. So I'm going to see if I can raise... Y'all, TikTok, we need to raise money for Unc, y'all. We need to help Unc out. Seriously. Well, say bye to my TikTok, Unc.
Love you.
Love you. I just got home. I just spent like 4 or 5 hours with him. I haven't eaten all day. I didn't actually grocery shop. Instead, I wanted to help him. I want to start a GoFundMe for him, y'all. Seriously. So hopefully this ends up on the Right People For You page. I got his information. I want to find him. I don't know.
That's all.
And then you were so kind. I said, no, I want to do more for him. So I'm glad that you allowed me to help you. You were so.
And she did set up a GoFundMe account, and she was able to raise $180,000 for the homeless guy, which his name is Alonso. And
I'm sorry. How much he raised? How much he raised?
$180,000. 180K.
I'll just be quiet. Go ahead. I would.
So I don't know if you guys think this is real or some of these homeless if you some of these YouTubers and TikTokers, they'll probably do something like this, and majority of the time it might trend and everything, and it might raise money, and we don't know if the guy got the money or she kept the money. But I'm gonna pass to you guys. So what's your guys' take on this viral clip?
I'm with Natasha Vincent. She said something in the chat that's very powerful, and I do agree with her. I always question when someone doing something like a terrible moment and put it on social media. I always question that. Now I asked you how much did she raise, and you're like 180K. Not that, but shout out to Gore, man. You know I love Gore. I just love Gore, man. I rock with Gore heavy, so I mean shout out to Gore. Gore is one of the funniest guys I ever met. He know why I'm laughing. He know why I'm laughing. But yeah, but 180K she raised. And that was that I always question things like I always question it. If you're doing something charitable, you should not worry about doing it in the eyes of man, and you're supposed to be doing that. Worry about doing it in the eyes of the Lord, supposedly. Yeah, I'm just keeping it in the butt. And I heard that when you were like, oh, let's raise. But I'm gonna say the gesture is good. I don't want to be like, oh, I'm bashing her, but the gesture she doing is good. I think there is people out here who really do want to help the people that's less fortunate than what we are. So there's people that they're very passionate about it, but they will not record themselves doing it. They would not. I see people take homeless people to a restaurant. They don't have their phone out recording, or they on a TikTok, or they on a Instagram. They ain't doing none of that. They literally treating people. I seen guys give uh, um a homeless man bags of money. So and they don't nobody's recording them nothing. They're just doing it because of the kindness of their heart. But when I see like people like recording them, taking them to the hotel, taking them out to eat, buying the medicine, I be like, okay, what's your motive? What is your intent? What are you trying to do? And then when she was like, oh, as soon as she mentioned the GoFundMe, I was like, oh, that's why my eyes rolled to the back of my head. I already know what time it was. I was like, it might be another money scam, another scam.
So now I've been on this girl page. She's an Instagram model.
Oh my God, here we
She
go.
got 55,000. So to her defense, I only see pictures of just her. She got on a bikini and stuff. So I'm trying to see if this was genuine, but was that on TikTok?
Yeah, that was a TikTok one, I believe.
But you said what Hakeem over there, Gremlin over there, man. You already know, man. I got acid reflux, so I gotta keep some peppermint over my mouth. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm with Roni. I'm with Natasha Vincent. When this starts to come up, we got to look at you different. I'm like, why can't you help him without nobody knowing? Because that's still somebody granddaddy who face you put all over there. And in a sense, it's exploitation. It's the same way where I get mad when these people go to Africa or these poor countries and pay these kids to dance. When are we going to stop with the poor African dance? The poor African kid dance, they dance in them in their dirty ass clothes. When we going to stop with those videos? You got them dancing for a couple dollars instead of putting tablets and sneakers on them. Come on, man. Like I do shit I don't want to be known like that because like people make doing stuff for people seem corny now. You buy them a hotel, yeah, you going above and beyond, baby. You just put a band-aid on it tonight. I love that she did that. I hope that she was in that he was in good spirits. But baby girl, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? And I know it just didn't even sound genuine when she was like, hey, we should just raise him. We just need to have a GoFundMe for him so we could change his life. Like the key words, change his life, GoFundMe. We already thinking brick lady.
Yeah, I want to see. I hope she do a goddamn part two of the situation of if she raises that type of money that him receiving the money. Because if you don't do the part two, I'm with you guys. You know, she was just doing it for clout. If she saw the chance that a homeless guy, maybe she found out idea. You know what? Maybe I could trend on this one. Maybe I could get some viral moments on this one. So let me then get them, take them to CVS, then we Starbucks. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see if I could that's front. Let's see if I can get a hotel room. Stay here for one night and everything. Give a little cash and everything. And to me, it's a definition of trying to go viral and do a trend. I've only been in this game, this YouTube space and this social media space for a while, but you can definitely tell, when you experience and you see this all the time, when a person is trying to, get clout. I mean, trying to get clout and also go viral and trend on a homeless man. Which she's not the only one. There's been a couple dozen as well. See, you trend. If it's trends, okay, let me see. We go fund me account. Because once you start trending and everything, you get a lot of views. You peep that word out, GoFundMe, people gonna donate. And the thing is, it's like, she's gonna get that money because she made an account probably for herself, but probably put her name and say, hey, I'm the chick that went viral from the homeless man Lazo who has cancer, who has prostate cancer. Please, let's raise money for him so he can get treatment and all that type of things as well. Which sounds good for some people, and most people, like out of 100% of people, maybe 40% of people that send that money, maybe 50%. But look at that, the GoFundMe. A lot of people donate for that man, but the thing is, it's like we don't know if that money went to that man because she didn't make no part two, or we ain't hear no update or anything. So yeah, people just watch stuff like that you see trending like on Instagram or on TikTok and everything. Stuff like that, they usually try to get the views. And then they get the views, they can try to get the money, put a cash app out there, see if they get some cash out, they get the cash out. It's simple as that. So, and a lot of men don't do that. Rarely men you do that, but a lot of women, if they try to trend and they get some money off of that, easy money, put a cash GoFundMe or cash out, bam, they get paid just like that. So hopefully we'll have more news coming out of what happened with Alonzo and everything. Hopefully we'll hear that soon.
Not only that, but you're supposed to have the news coming out like right then and then. Soon you raise up her money, you're supposed to already have a video out like, okay, I went go looking for the guy and telling the guy, look, I'm gonna put you in an apartment. I'm gonna make sure you have a financial advisor, make sure you have your medication, make sure you have a nurse, a doctor, whatever you need to make sure you get back on your feet. She ain't doing. But I ain't gonna lie. If she ain't doing stuff like that, then we'll come back and I will ridicule her and go in on her. But I'm not gonna go in her too yet because I know how GoFundMe they have their own rules and regulations on how they distribute the money. But not only that, but if she doesn't do that, it's gonna come back to her doing fraud, and she might do some jail time. Because remember, you gotta understand something. One thing about people, and I realize people are always willing to give. Even people will give their last dollar to something to help the less fortunate. I'm starting to realize about human beings. They really do want to give and help out when it comes to people less fortunate than them. However, at the same time, people still don't like to be taken advantage of, because when you start taking advantage of people, then people are gonna really stop not giving for real and not really start giving that F about helping people, because you're taking advantage of them, and it's happening a lot in our community. And I would say when I see black people starting to do it, black women, black men doing it, I'm like, you just making our community worse. It's making us not trust. It's making the people not trusting us. And at the same time, I understand when it comes to church, because they say, well, the church will do it. They record when they give it to the homeless and stuff. The reason they do that because they're trying to show people, with your charitable donation, I'm giving back so you can continue to contribute to my church, and I'm continuing to give. That's why they're doing it, because people say, oh, all to do with the church world, they take our money and then we buy cars, Rolex, and all these other things. So they have to do that for you guys to say, look, I'm actually putting in the work. I'm actually using it for the building. I'm actually using it to help properties and stuff like that. Go ahead, Akeem.
Yeah, so I wanted to point out that Fresh Sound Florida said there are some people who does it that's transparent with the donations. And he is right. There are like maybe 2 or 3 people on TikTok that I know that actually shows what they have done with the money. But then there's a lot of ones who be on that goofy shit. You know what I'm trying to say? But it's just that the business of giving is not a monetization type situation, when this was something that was just regular. And that's the issue. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are using this to get clout. You know what I mean? Just like that one black dude who had raised the money for this lady and then refused to get, he only gave her half the money and kept the rest. You know what I'm saying? And I look at him as a herb. You know what I mean? But it's crazy.
First I said Travis.
Doodles.
Doodles. Who was he? I never heard of him.
Some dude that gives, he's a gift giver. He needs a social worker, financial care connection to his family and friends he is familiar with. If the 100K is used otherwise, then it'll be disappointing. Good on her for raising that money, though. It is. Natasha, she has 55,000 subscribers on Instagram. 55,000. You know
But
what I
I'm saying she gonna raise the money because I'm saying people always want to give. People do have a good heart to give. Even that was a human beings. Our nature is to give, is to look out. Like that's part of our nature. Like we see someone in need, we will give. But to me, I always question when it comes to things like that. It's just to me because I'll be like, what is the be like Fresh Sound say that there's people online who actually do stuff like that, do terrible work. But to me, that's different. But when it's like a random person off the street and say, "Oh, check out my TikTok video," and that's when I start asking questions. Like, like I have a friend that I work with behind the scene. He has a company he created, and he hires homeless people, and he pays them. So, and I'm saying like, and he doing a good thing. He actually paying. He giving them work. So and sometimes he records sometimes him doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like there's people actually doing good things out here, but it's just me when it comes to like raising money. That's the one I always question. That's just for me. Other people are different. Go ahead, Jordan.
I got a question for you guys. Would it be different if you try to call the local news and rather be on TikTok, so you the person be on local news?
Yes, that's a big difference.
No, you still be on local news and still scam. People do that all the time.
But I guess for me, I might look at it as being more credible. You know what I'm saying? Because now we know that, okay, she's getting them people involved with them serious eyes is involved. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, okay, then she got them folks over there with her. You know what I'm saying? Like she got them folks there. And I might look at it and be like, damn, you went and got Channel 7 on there? Don't get me wrong. Ronnie, you all right. People do scam. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because I seen people on local news and they end up going to jail for scamming, fraud. So they do it all the time. To me, that don't make it a credible resource. I just be like, okay, let me see what you do with the money afterwards. After you raise up $1 million, let me see what you do with that $1 million. Do it go to the family in need? Because there's been stories where people will come out later and say, I didn't receive a dime.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah, that's true.
For a prime example, I think what it was that George Floyd situation. I think people somebody was doing a GoFundMe. No, sorry, it was the Black Lives Matter movement with the George Floyd. You saw it. They were doing all this stuff for George Floyd,
Yep.
and then when the push come to shove, and they're a big platform. When the push come to shove, after all that was done, his children say they didn't receive a dime from him.
Not yet.
At
Not till this
all.
day. Not till this day. That's a fact.
Yeah.